G'nece Quari obtained skills in producing beats, writing music, singing, and performing. Working hard and producing quality lifetime music is her goal. With God's perfect timing, she looks forward to expanding her sound, sharing her craft with the world, and elevating in life. What's your name?
G'nece Quari.
Okay, and where are you originally from?
Jackson, Mississippi.
Okay, and let's segue into the type of music you make.
I'm gonna say alternative R&B. At first I was just saying R&B, but we're gonna say alternative R&B, and I do a little bit of pop and a splash of gospel.
Okay, and I noticed that you also, like some of your features, they also rap, so that to me is a very unique, well, I wouldn't say it's unique, like one of a kind, but most people when they say like R&B and gospel, they're like, oh, I don't want any rap or anything featured on mine.
Yeah. I would definitely, if I did a gospel song, which I do plan on making a gospel song, I'm gonna have a rapper on there.
Are you an entrepreneur or a small business owner? Do you have a story to tell? The Works can bring your vision to life. No project is too small. Whether you want a promotional advertisement or a music video, The Works has you covered. Contact us at theworksllcjxn.com to get started.
For your music, I noticed that you have a lot of visuals, which I think is pretty impressive. A lot of people like to put out a whole bunch of singles and albums, and they keep dropping back to back.
Yeah.
And for some of that, it's like I would like to see people's perspective on it, some of their takes on their songs that they're making.
Yeah.
So I just find it kind of interesting that you have so many visuals, like so many short visuals. I'm like, okay.
See, to be honest with you, I would love to do full videos to some of these songs, but visuals are the expensive range, you know what I'm saying? So I just do little short mini visuals, but you gotta have some creativity behind the music, of course, so that's why I love adding some little mini visuals to them.
How many showcases have you done?
Ooh, let me count, hold on. Got Meridian, did 2,800. I think one in Atlanta, I wanna say. I'ma just roughly say 7 or 6. Like I'm still like fresh to the game, so I'ma just say like around 7 probably, yeah.
Okay, and you do sort of travel a lot to perform.
Yeah. The first time was to Atlanta. I don't know why I call Atlanta like that. Some people say Atlanta. I say Atlanta. I break the whole word down. But yeah. It would be Atlanta, yep.
Okay, so do you do pay to play or you actually get booked or?
Now honestly it depends, but I have had a couple people like pay me, like when I did the it was a Christmas, I forgot what they call it. It was just like a Christmas like gig, I would say. I did that at the mall. So majority of people who book me, they do pay me. And some people, they get blessed. They don't have to pay.
That's good that you advocate for getting payment, because I know sometimes people will try their best to rip you off.
Yeah, and try to lowball you. But I mean, as long as you know your place and you know what you're worth, then yeah. So that's why I say it definitely depends. The area, what it's for. Like if it's something, small, I probably wouldn't charge. But yeah, if I'm doing like something live or an eventful type of thing, you will definitely have to book. Mm-hmm.
So do you prefer to play with a band or do you just have instrumentals?
See, I love big. I look at a lot of Beyonce concerts. I get inspired by just Queen Naija, like a lot of their concerts. So I would say a band for sure. I don't really do the tracks, but I'm always thinking big.
Hey, nothing wrong with it. You got to aspire to be big. And stage presence is very important.
For sure. Like, people love a show. So I try to do what I can do to put on a show. So that's why I say like band. I love going grand with things.
Yeah, and since it's some of your music, I really like the track Double Back a lot.
Ooh. Look, now you picked a good one because I love Double Back. I actually wrote that song at 2 a.m. in the morning. I really did. Like sometimes my creative juices, they flow later at night. So 2 a.m., I found that instrumental and I don't even know where I got the title from. It just kind of was the vibe. It was the energy I was getting from that instrumental. And I wrote Double Back. Yeah.
Oh, so you one of them the night owls.
I am. I hate it too. But I mean, if that's the time that my brain wants to work, I just allow my brain to work around 2, 3 a.m. in the morning. That's where that creativity comes from. But yeah, Double Back is my favorite. I love that one. Yes, I love that one.
Yeah, I really like how you harmonize on that track. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, them layers. And I ain't gonna lie, I was thinking about, you know how Ariana Grande, I don't know if you listen to her music, but she does a lot of layering in her songs too. So Double Back, I was like, I want to tap into that, the layering. So that's where really all of that came from in Double Back. Just trying to get in my little Ariana Grande inspiration.
Ain't nothing wrong with pulling inspiration from other artists.
Mm-hmm. For sure. I know they do it all the time now. You hear samples on a lot of songs that you hear now. They be songs from back in 2000, the early 2000s. People are sampling those songs. So, yeah, everybody is inspired.
I make me feel so old when I hear like a sample from the 2000s. I'm like, Jesus, has it been that long ago?
It has been that long, but you ain't old. You young. You ain't old.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Me too then, because I sure feel like it.
How did you find out about Jackson Music Week?
Actually, I knew that they were having a festival last year, back in 2022. 23. And I was I missed the deadline, I think. Yeah, I missed the deadline to sign up, and I wanted to do it last year. So I kept my eyes on the Jackson Indie page, like their Instagram page. I kept my eyes on their social, so I caught it this year. But I definitely wanted to do it last year. But God's timing is the best timing, so I just felt like maybe I needed more time to craft and create, make more music. And here I am.
I mean, Jackson Indie Music, they attract a pretty good crowd.
Yeah.
So you can't go wrong with testing the waters and see if people like, hey, I really like her music, or they might be like, oh, I don't like that song, but everything else is.
Yeah, just kind of, and I feel like it was a good thing too that I missed out on last year, to kind of just observe how the festival works, how everything is ran pretty much. And I love the energy from last year, so I was like, next year I'm definitely gonna do Jackson Indie Music Week.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a vibe.
Mm-hmm. It is. Everybody's lit. The whole festival long is lit.
All right. Do you have any upcoming music, albums, EP, singles on the way?
Yes, I'm actually working on a deluxe album. My debut album dropped, which is Element. So this go around, I'm gonna just kind of add some new splashes of music in there, and it's gonna be a deluxe. So that's coming soon.
Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of work right there.
Oh yeah. But see, to me, like, because it's music, it's fun work. You know, it ain't nothing that's really like stressing me out or nothing. And it's a passion of mine. So it's a lot of fun work, hard work. Yep.
I gotcha. So for your albums, like, do you typically record at home, or do you go somewhere else to record?
Now I did start off recording at home. I used my iPhone GarageBand, because at the time I really couldn't afford no studio sessions. But now I do go to a studio in Pearl. It's SAT Studios in Pearl. I do have a little project, I'm just gonna call it a project, that I'm working on for a lot of independent artists. It's gonna be something big, something grand. So I would just say stay tuned for that. I'm aiming for like June 1st of this year. So it's gonna be something for my independent artists. That's all I can say.
Okay, and what's your social media handle? Where can people find you at?
Really all socials, whatever social you have, Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all of it is under G'nece Quari. That's Gnece, and then Quari, Quari. G'nece Quari.